Hello friends, and welcome to this video. So in the last video, whose link I will give somewhere during the course of this video, we learned about force and acceleration. Okay, so what is force? We learned about the definition of force and then what force can do. We learned all those things. So here, let us learn about some common examples of forces. Okay, some common types of forces. So one type of force is this something called contact force. Okay, what is a contact force? When a body is in contact with another body. Okay, when one body is in contact with another body, the first body can exert a force on the second body. Okay, these types of forces are known as contact forces. Suppose here is a person and this person is pushing this box. Okay, you can see. So the person has exerted a force on the box. Okay, this person has exerted a force on the box. But in order to exert that force on this box, the person has to push it. Okay, the person has to push the box, and pushing is a type of force. Okay, so by the application of this force, this box will move to another direction. Okay, the box will move in one direction. So the pushing is a type of force, and since for pushing we need to touch the box, so it is a type of contact force. Okay, the person in the figure is pushing the box. Pushing is a type of contact force. Okay, as you can see here, because here the hands of this person is in touch with the box itself. Okay, so this is a contact force. Then one type of force is called the normal force. Okay, if the contact forces between the two bodies are perpendicular to the surfaces in contact. Okay, once again, if the contact forces between the two bodies are perpendicular to the surfaces in contact, the forces are known as normal forces. Okay, so contact forces. So here in this figure, you see this is a table. Okay, this is a table, and here it's a book. Okay, book. So the book is simply kept on the table. The book is in contact with the table. So how the force between these two things will be exerted? The book has its own weight. Okay, so the book will exert its weight on the table. Okay, book will exert its weight on the table. But then the table is also in contact with the book. So this is an okay. One more thing, let me mention here. This is a balanced force. Okay, balanced force means the force which the book applies on the table is equal to the force which the table exerts on the book. Okay, so what force the table will exert on the book? The table exerts a force which is known as the normal force on the book. Okay, the book exerts its weight on the table, and the table exerts a normal force on the book. Okay, so two forces are shown here. Okay, as you can see, the downward force is the weight of the book. Okay, weight of the book, which is the force acting on the table due to the book, and the table will exert this normal force on the book. Normal force means the upward directed force on the book. Okay, so both the forces are equal. Okay, so what we can write is that Fn is equal to F weight, or Fn equal to simply weight. We can write what is Fn. Fn is the normal force, and weight is the force which the book exerts on the table. Okay, so these two are balanced forces, and since the two forces are balanced forces, so the book remains fixed in its position. Okay, or the book simply remains on the table. Okay, so So I hope you have understood now what is the concept of normal forces. Okay. So two bodies are perpendicular. So two bodies are in contact. So forces acting on them will also be perpendicular to one another. Okay. They are known as the normal forces. Then another type of force, which is very interesting and important, which is important in our day-to-day life, which is called friction force. Okay. When two bodies in contact exert forces parallel to the surfaces in contact. Okay, two bodies are in contact with one another, but they exert forces parallel to the surface in contact. So that type of force is known as the friction force. Okay. Suppose this ball is there. Okay, you can see a football, and this is the floor. Okay, so the football is moving from left to right. So that means the football is in contact with the floor. The football is moving from left to right. So in what direction will the friction force act? The force of friction will act from right to left. Okay, because as per definition, a force of friction will be present between the two bodies. Two bodies, the ball is one body, the floor is one body, and when the two bodies are parallel to one another. Okay, the ball is rolling on a floor, and the force of friction will act on the ball in a direction opposite to the direction of motion of the ball. Okay, so like I am writing now. Okay, I am writing on my tablet. Okay, so why can you answer me, why is this writing being possible? This writing is being possible only because of friction. Okay, so when also you also write on your notepad or notebook with a pen, so friction helps us to write. Okay, and when you walk on a floor or walk on a road or walk on sand or like that, so everywhere friction helps us to walk. Okay, without friction we'll just slip and we'll fall down, we'll not be able to walk. Okay, so friction is that important, it is a very important force. Okay, so about friction for rough surfaces. Okay, rough surfaces, the friction is large, and for smooth surfaces the friction is small. Okay, so for rough surface means a surface which is not very smooth and which has ups and downs and defects like that. So for those type of surfaces the friction will be high, and for very smooth surface like glass, okay, ice, on those surfaces friction will be small. Okay. Okay, then another type of force is the weight. Okay, so what is the weight? The earth attracts all the bodies. Okay, the earth attracts all the bodies towards its center. Okay, the force exerted by the earth on a body is called the weight of the body. Okay, the weight of the apple acts downwards. The weight of the body depends on mass and acceleration due to gravity. So Earth is there. Okay, the Earth is very huge. Okay, very huge. I cannot draw it here. It's like just for representative purpose. I'm drawing it. Suppose there is an object here. Okay? So this object will be attracted towards the center of the earth. Okay, and that force by which the earth attracts any body towards its center is defined as the weight. Okay, suppose this apple is there. Okay, the apple, no, Newton's famous observation, you remember, he saw apple fell down from a tree. So why the apple fell down from the tree? Because of its own weight. Okay, so weight is also a type of force, and weight depends on the mass. Okay, what is the mass of an object? Okay, mass multiplied by the acceleration due to gravity. Acceleration due to gravity is generally given by this letter G, which has got a value of around almost equal to 10 meter per second square. Okay, so if we multiply mass by acceleration due to gravity, we can calculate the weight of a body. Okay, and the weight of a body is the force by which the earth attracts a body towards its center. Okay, so weight is also another type of force. Okay, so what is the unit of force? Okay, so force is a physical quantity. Okay, force is a physical quantity, so it must have some unit. Okay, so what is the unit of force? The unit of force is named after Newton, Sir Isaac Newton. So what is 1 Newton mathematically? Mathematically, 1 Newton is equal to 1 kg, kilogram, multiplied by 1 meter per second square. Okay, so 1 kilogram is the unit of mass, and meter per second square is the unit of acceleration. Okay, so force equal to mass multiplied by acceleration. So anyway, about this relation we'll learn in Newton's second law of motion. The video we'll discuss very soon. But for now, please remember that the unit of force is Newton. Okay, so I'm stopping here for now, and I hope you have understood all the concepts, all different types of forces, starting from contact force, then normal force, friction, weight. Okay, and the unit of force is Newton. So I hope you have understood the concepts and you have liked the video. So please like the video, subscribe to this channel and share it. And thank you very much for watching this video. I will see you in the next one. Thank you very much.